Hi everybody, Peppermint Trucking here. Welcome to today's episode. Today's episode is episode 5 in our series of Hey Cookie, nice to see you buddy, how are you? Thank you for joining us, Cook. Today is episode 5 in our ongoing series of Peppermint Trucking, and today we've got a bit of a different load. I don't know how this is going to go, so you'll have to bear with me. I wanted to head on down towards France, so I've taken this boatload. It's a boat. So we're going to go to Reims. It's worth 139 grand, which I can't believe. No, that's what they reckon it's worth. So that's going to set us up with some serious cash. No, it's not worth 139 grand, it's worth 34 grand, I beg your pardon. Getting ahead of myself. Now, I have removed a couple of mods from this profile, namely the Economy Booster mod, so that's now gone. So we are now on exactly the same sort of rewards as what anybody in game would get. Yeah, I'm very well, thanks, Cook. How are you, buddy? How's your lovely, gorgeous, good lady? I hope she's well. So we're going to make our way down to the south of France from Grimsby in England. Really, in our beautiful Iveco, and of course it's not a very good start to the stream because I'm driving like a slacker, but there's nothing new there, is there? Hey Ali, how are you? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the content. I don't know what's banging. I really don't. I've no idea unless I'm hitting things. It's the boat, isn't it? I had to think about that. It's the boat hitting the back of the cab, especially when I turn. Okay, I'll have to just bear that in mind then. So yeah, it's let me just check. It's what we've got 22 hours to complete the job. That's in game time, of course, and the actual trip itself is 12 hours 23. We do have a short ferry ride, I think, but I don't think it'll eat too much into that time. So yeah, I've sort of removed the booster XP mod, so the booster revenue mod, so we just get the standard vanilla SCS revenue for the different jobs, and then step by step I'm going to remove a couple of the other mods as well, so that we go into fully fledged vanilla SCS. This trip could be a little bit painful for you all, as I didn't realise the front of the boat would smack the back of the tractor, but unfortunately some trailer packs do this, and unless you test every single cargo out, until it comes to sort of hooking up and going for it, you just don't know. So anyway, we'll persevere with it and see if it's doable, but some of these sharp turns might cause us a little bit of grief. So it's 1:15 in the morning. It should turn into pretty much a good day drive once we hit the ferry and get down into France. So hopefully you should be able to seriously enjoy the videos. Now, I have started adding to this series today, and that's going to be mod reviews. I did a mod review live stream for you all earlier on, so please don't, if any of you are under any illusions or misconceptions, this series is ongoing, but now and again I'll do you little bonus videos of some really nice additional free of charge mods that you can add to your game, and I'll do a review and a short drive in the various different mods. The Iveco is going nowhere. It's our truck of choice. We are going to aim to put at least 1 million miles on the actual truck itself. I'm pretty much done customizing it, so it's as it is now for the duration. Yeah, absolutely, Cookie. Hopefully hopefully we can get a smooth trip. But yeah, just to clear that up, so all I will do is just, you know, random uploaded live streams of mod reviews, just to give you all a bit of an idea of what's out there. I know there's a load of other mod reviewers, but I'm going to try and do a short sort of in-depth review and a nice drive with a bit of commentary for you all, just to give you that extra sort of bonus content, if you like. But don't worry, this Peppermint series is 100% safe, it's going nowhere, and we're going to follow it right the way through to its conclusion. Yeah, well, I hope it's going to be a smooth trip, Cook, but, you know, as I say, this is me driving, unfortunately. Anything can happen in the next half an hour. And don't forget, we have got the improved AI traffic mod installed as well, which not only increases the density, as you can see there's always traffic no matter the day or night, but also the traffic's behaviour is modified and altered. So it's a little bit more unpredictable, a little bit more aggressive, and there's a lot more smashes in game as well. So yeah, I think actually, Cook, it'll be anything but smooth. Meh. We'll do our best for you all. Hopefully I will get better as the series progresses, and hopefully the content will get more and more enjoyable. So we're currently on our way out of Grimsby in England. I'm not even sure where we're headed to, actually. See that bumping and banging? I think I'm hitting something, I'm not. It's the boat banging on the back of the tractor. So where have we got to? Really, we've got to go all the way to Dover. We've got to drive to Dover when we could have just got the ferry to Grimsby to Rotterdam. No, I suppose it's as broad as it's long though, really, isn't it? So let's crack on. So we've got quite a nice drive down through the south of England. I'm not going to do any... sorry buddy, I'm in the UK, aren't I? I'm not going to do any route modifications for this job. But obviously as we progress we'll start to do a lot more in-depth and better route planning, again for your pleasure. Back in our beautiful Eddie Stobart liveried Iveco with said customisations. This is one of those vile turns. I may well struggle big style here with this boat. I don't know if it's an extended trailer. I think it is by the looks of it, isn't it? So I might be in a load of soap and bubble. I've already caught it on there, haven't I? Look, I'm going to have to go right through. And this is the only trouble with using these trailer packs, as I say. Until it comes to actually doing the jobs, you never really know. But I think we've managed to squeeze that through there. But nevertheless, they're really cool, fun challenges. It's just that a lot of these trailer packs really do sometimes struggle with the existing SCS content, either because they're just too big or the dimensions are huge and the map just wasn't originally designed to cater for these huge loads. But so much nicer, I think, to have some variety in the actual cargoes themselves. So that's what we look like. Okay, it's in the dark now, so there's not a lot of point showing you those sorts of shots, is there? But as I say, it will get light. We've got quite a... We've only got a short ferry crossing, the rest will be all driving. So let's settle back and enjoy the drive. Go, traffic backing up again, thanks to a dozy coach driver. Now of course this is something I haven't taken into account, because this is having quite a big impact on the deliveries, isn't it? On the time taken to do the deliveries, because we can't just whiz by them. So I'm going to have to bear that in mind when I'm doing the journeys. That's really interesting. Okay, let's go. Now I have got my beacons on, as I've got a bit of a delicate load on the back of the Veco. We are going to have to overtake whether we want to or not. Wow, this is incredibly dodgy, isn't it? With this width of load on these narrow little roads. They're not that narrow, are they? But see what I mean? With the traffic just constantly backing all the while, it's eating into our delivery times. Interesting. This AI traffic really does make for a challenging drive, that's for sure, because it's just so unpredictable and irrational. And as I say, we can't just put a foot down and get from A to B. It gets a bit messy. Progress. So it looks like the Peugeot driver's deliberately trying to cut us up. It's okay, we can deal with Peugeot drivers. It's like we've got a serious hairpin right coming up as well. Jeez. It's not as severe as I first thought. Yeah, you slam the anchors on, buddy. Whoosh. Have a bit of that. Who's going to pull straight out in front of me now, I wonder? Anybody? I think we managed to get by him. Of course, at the moment I've got traffic offences and damage turned off, so it pretty much doesn't matter what we do or what hit. But I do intend to reactivate those so that we get an even harder, more challenging driving experience. So I'm going to aim to do that at some stage this week. So first of all, we'll disable the traffic offence, and then secondly we'll disable the no damage, so that we will in future be able to take lumps of damage, and that will severely cost us on the run itself. So we're going to have to be pay an awful lot of attention to what we're doing. Whereas now I can do a bit of the Tokyo drift, and it doesn't matter, there's no damage to the load. Hope you've all had a fantastic day. Had a pretty productive day, I have to say. It's been really, really busy. It started for me this morning at 3 AM. So I've had a really good, fun, full day of it. Managed to get a cheeky truck mud video in between as well, so I'm very happy about that. So far we've been lucky in managing to get a bit of progress, but whether that's going to continue or not is another matter, and I need to come off here. See, as soon as they sense that I'm making progress on them, they're all over me like a rash. God knows what it's going to be like when we've got traffic offence and damage switched on. It'll be costing us more in fines and damage than what the trip's going to pay us. But hey, that's the joy of the game. That's just how cool it can be. That's all to come for you lovely people. So my sincere thanks to each and every one of you who thumb the videos up, who enjoy the content. Just bear with me a second. Is that my imagination, or have the mirrors moved? Or did I just adjust them wrongly in the first place? Crikey, they're miles out. Okay, let's try that. Should be a bit better for us. That's better, I can see it. Okay, we're going straight on. So this boat weighs 9 tons, so it's not heavy. It's not heavy load. It's just awkward, isn't it? A massive, huge, awkward, hunky load. Here's the AI traffic kicking in again. Just stopping in the middle of the road for no reason. Let me know how that works out, gents. Little drinkage. Okay, so it's getting a bit lighter now. The sun should come up very shortly. And it should be a little bit more interesting driving for you, hopefully in the daylight. You have to see a bit more detail. That's what we look like. We're on our way down to the ferry port. Dover. The White Cliffs of. Hey up, Mary. How are you, buddy? Bear with me a second. Merry Melodies. Only one more week till Christmas. It feels like hell without my own machine to put Linux on. Oh, bless you, Mary. Well, I hope Santa's very kind to you and brings you a terrific machine to lump your favourite Linux on, buddy. Oh, wow, I'm in trouble here. Thought I was going to hit him. Thanks for joining the stream, Mary. Lovely to see you, buddy. And I hope you get the Linux box of your dreams. I know I'm very lucky, I've certainly got mine. So we're down to 7 hours 8 minutes to destination in game time. As I say, I don't think, it might not even be the ferry, it might be the Europort. So in effect the train over to France. But that will pose some issues. I don't know if this trailer will fit on the train. Hopefully it will. Guess we'll find out. Hey PC Software, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. We need fuel. And we've also got a huge problem here, haven't we? Huge. In that I don't think this trailer is going to fit underneath here. I think we could be in a bit of soap bubble. So I'm going to have to be a bit cute. Can I get SO? Nice looking garage, that's gorgeous. I wonder if I can be cute. I'm not going to take the risk, because the last thing I want to do is go and get that jammed underneath a petrol station. Although we could probably have gotten away with it, couldn't we? Tag list not down because the boat's not a heavy enough load. I have to say, my little Iveco, Sophie, she does look gorgeous, don't she? Bloody lovely. You gotta love this game. The detail on these trucks is just amazing. Okay, let's fuel up. Yep, I'm absolutely brilliant, PC. Thank you, buddy. I thought we'd filled it. Yeah, the fuel tank is full. So let's just return up to our trailer, pick it back up. I think we can get out there. I really do. So maybe I was panicking unnecessarily. It's just that I did one of these oversized trailers once and actually got the thing jammed right under the canopy at the fuel station, and it was your worst nightmare. So let's see if I can slip out and get away with it. Or there's a canopy on this, isn't there? Oh well, if it suddenly comes to a juddering halt, which it didn't, we'd know we were in trouble. Okay, let's crack on to the port of Dover. Now we've fueled up, we should be good to go. I didn't check if there's anything coming there. That could have been suicidal, couldn't it? We do need to yield. Yeah, go on, buddy. Take your pig pen by. Those I should be indicating as well, just in case some charitable truck driver lets us out. Cheers, buddy. Very kind of you. Considering the... Yes, PC, we're on PeppermintOS 7, 64-bit. Every single episode, whether it's the mod videos or whether it's the live stream Peppermint trucking videos, is all made on PeppermintOS 7 using OBS. Absolutely. This traffic is a mare today, isn't it? It really is. It's a bit naughty. Let's just hope that Pigpen gets out of the way. Thank you, buddy. That's very kind of you. That's really nothing to do with me. That's all down to the beautiful Peppermint Linux. I can only dream of a stream of this quality on Windows because of my poor internet connection. Linux seems to just absolutely eat it for breakfast. It's such a cool platform for live streaming on. Wow, I think I'm going to struggle here. This is one of them narrow half donuts, isn't it? So I might be in a load of soap and bubble here, peeps. Yeah, this is one of them horrible entrances and exits that SCS throws in here just to wreck your day. Oh, I didn't realise we were going to Southampton. I thought we were going to Dover. Obviously not. Wow, well we can go, but can we get it out? Because it's huge, as they say in Norfolk. Yeah, that's the back of the truck being smacked. Yep, absolutely correct, PC. And I have got War Thunder installed on this PeppermintOS 7 as well, so I may slip some cheeky War Thunder videos in for you as additional content in the future. I'm just trying to concentrate on the gorgeous ETS2 at the minute, just to get this YouTube up and running, so we get regular and consistent material for you guys, so that you know what you're going to find when you land on the site. Just bear with me a second. Bloody phone. Hi Garden, nice to see you, buddy. So my sincere apologies, guys and girls, I'm going to have to split this stream into two because my arse is requested elsewhere. So let me just see what freaking port we're going to. Yeah, I thought we were going to Dover. Anyway, it's the Eurotunnel, we're nearly there. So what I'll do is I'll get this load safely to the Eurotunnel and I'll end the stream, and then I'll be back in perhaps about 30 odd minutes and I'll do kind of a part 2 and we'll complete this journey. So my sincere apologies, I was hoping to just do a straight through stream, but hey, real life intervenes as usual. So no, not dinner, buddy. I've got to pop out and fetch something for said wife, unfortunately. So let's just get this to the Eurotunnel and get it safely stowed on the train. And then, as I say, when I come back, I'll complete the journey over to France, vive la France. Bang bang, look, that's the boat hitting the back of the trailer. So I'll have to remember not to bother taking one of these boats in future because it's just too far forward. It just lumps into the back of the tractor. It makes you feel like you've had a 28 car pileup when you haven't. Oh, bless you, Garden, that's very kind. No, I'm not stressing, I just think it's nice. I'm just trying to achieve a little bit of regularity and consistency, that's all. Something I've never done before. I just think you guys and girls deserve to be able to log in to the YouTube channel and know there's going to be a Euro trucking stream there on a daily basis. And the stream's been going now for nearly half an hour, so I'm hoping we'll get at least an hour's worth out of this stream in total, obviously, once I restart it later on. And if you guys and girls are busy, hey, don't worry. You can't, you know, you only have so much time. I'm so grateful that you all even dive in and say hello in the chat and have a good natter. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. Is this a realistic lifelike queue for the tunnel? How cool would this be if they actually shut a piece of the motorway and made you stack, Operation Stack? That is so funny. Indeed, Garden, and who wants to be a nobody? I couldn't agree more, buddy. Okay, so we've got a right turn here, haven't we? Southampton Tunnel. I've got to remember I'm in the UK. And I thump the back of this tractor again, look. Oh, that's going to twist my melon, that is, every time I turn round. So I've got to find the right one I can go down. Nope, that's cars. And that one's lorries. It's a bit of a saucy turn, isn't it? But that should do us. And indeed, here's the trailer. The question is, can I inch and squeeze the boat on? just as we've got a beautiful sunrise in the UK. It's absolutely gorgeous. I hope it's replicated in France. I don't think I need to get it on the trailer, do I? All I need to do is get the tractor over this, and it kind of does it for us. Okay, so let's do the trip over to Calais. 35 minutes. Beautiful. Yeah, garden. If I'm gone too long, come looking for me. So there we are, peeps. We're now over in France. So I'm going to end the stream here. We'll restart the live stream in probably about 30 to 45 minutes time, and we'll complete our journey over to France. So my sincere thanks for you all joining. I'll see you very shortly. Cheers everybody.